How's it going? How's it going? I didn't have... Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even realize what that was. Let's say I don't have streamer... Oh, wait. No, never mind. I fixed streamer bot. I can have it up. I thought I forgot to put streamer bot, but then I actually forgot that I remembered that I fixed it. Because I used to not have streamer bot up on MPW streams, but I fixed it. So I made it so the actions don't. Because the main thing that I was having an issue with was I didn't want the sounds playing while the matches were happening. Um, and so I have it set that if we're on the MPW scenes, none of the stuff can happen. But you've been a moderator for 5 years. That seems crazy, ShmeepsWorld. Also, something that's actually cool. Can we talk about this real quick? Something that's actually cool and I will genuinely be doing, and this is not sarcasm at all. It's literally not. Uh, one day I asked for it. Is let me see. Also, I need to double check that I saved the last stream we did here because I'm pretty sure I did. But the last stream was so long ago. Like, there's so many. Yeah, we did. So many streams in between. I think it's in viewer rewards. I don't know where it is, or maybe it was on the home page. Huh. I don't remember. I really hope I didn't dream this. um. Uh. Here it is. So you can do what's going on. MPW stream that you can attend. Yeah, unfortunately, we're only gonna do one show tonight for MPW, and then I'm gonna move to Vanguard, just because we didn't finish. This was like the last one we need to finish, and then the next event will be another stream, just because I want to contain the 3 episodes a stream, since we did one day that I did 2, and then I tried to do 4, and then I couldn't do 4, so we left one off. But this is a thing that Twitch added that I really think is cool. It's called Creator Badge Drops, which is reward your viewers with a badge to celebrate your next special event. Once a viewer meets your gift subscribe or watch requirement, your gift subscription or watch requirement, the badge is automatically rewarded. These badges can only be used in your channel. So I don't know if you guys think this is cool, but basically, if we know that there's going to be a big stream happening, I can set up a thing that basically is like, if you come into my channel and gift a sub or watch for say like an hour, then you get a special badge that's only in my chat, but it's basically like it's like a Minecraft cape basically for my channel, like for being a part of an event. And I just think that's really cool. I think it's cool because it incentivizes people to gift and subscribe and do stuff like that. But also, I like that they give you a free option, which is just watch time. So like you can, and it's also different. It can be 2 different sub badges if you sub or just watch time. So we could make like a gold version or something. But yeah, you do like big MPW event badges. Yeah, I was thinking like if we do like maybe at the end of an MPW season, like the final show can have one. I'm not gonna do like crazy requirements, like maybe an hour, maybe 30 minutes, I'll say, just because I want people to watch it, but I also don't want people to feel like they have to like grind my stream. And then I was thinking like maybe if I know one of my streams is gonna be like the last stream of the year, we could do it like for that or something. It could be kind of fun. Just different stuff. I don't know how many you can do if there's like a limited amount of events you can do, but I think it's really cool. I think this is like one of the few things that Twitch has added that's actually interesting. Also, speaking of Minecraft capes, if you watch Minecraft for 5 minutes, you can get the Builder's Cape on Twitch. there's a drop going on. It's going till June 15th. Just in case you guys are interested in that. But how are you doing, T? How are you doing, Shmeeps? I'm going to load up the first match because I already got everything set up. And then, yeah, so I'm going to try and stream a little bit this week because I have some days off, but I also have, like, a lot of work. And I also kind of want to go to the movies because I want to see the back rooms, and I've been waiting for them to put it in the regular theaters, and it looks like they are doing that, so I can go see it for free. So I might do that. Unchained stream? Heck yeah. Hello, Fruer. Flair, I gotta start playing around with some of the stuff that we've been talking about, setting that up, and then we can do a stream of our secret thing. Our secret thing we're planning. Because I think it's a lot of fun. I have a couple things I want to test out to see if I can get to work. And then I think it will be fun to even do just streams where we just explore different things for that. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. Very secretive. Ooh, keep your eyes open, chat. But let's get into the first match of the night. Again, only going to do 4 matches tonight. This is the go-home show to the next big event. I don't know when I'm going to do that big event stream, but we're going to do it soon-ish. But let's get into it. And please let me know if any audio is bugged. It's been a while. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and we are on the Go Home Show, looking to crown our #1 contenders here tonight. Last week, B.A. Tycho earned his shot at the golden opportunity for the Icon division, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, and I often am. But tonight we're going to be starting off one-on-one contest as the former Idol Division, the first ever Idol Division champion and former Openweight champion, Draven, makes her way to the ring. No, B.I. Tycho's for the Idol Division, excuse me. And someone that had run the Idol Division in Season 1. Gonna start us off here tonight. We have 2 big events, 2 big matches coming up later tonight, as well as a grudge match for the Coalition, as the Coalition seems to be bursting at the seams. But we'll see who Draven is going to go up against to start us off here. I mean, this is always an awkward position to be in for any competitors because, you know, it's like any other day. You show up to work, you wait for your opponent to come down the ring, and you put in your time, you clock in your timesheet, but it's at the position of, you know, there may not be any rewards. This is a thankless job, this industry, for a match like this. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to work your way up to the big opportunities, and sometimes it feels like those big opportunities never come, but it certainly adds up as Potato makes their way to the ring, the former longest reigning openweight champion of all time. Lost the title to Rize, and now looking to find their place back in the MPW sphere. Try to figure out where they can go here straight out the gate, Potato. Certainly this season we've been seeing a little bit of a different style of Potato. Much more of an aggressive style than we've seen in previous seasons, where he's a little bit more laxed, but I don't know if that's been working for his benefit. I mean, he's the longest reigning openweight champion. I mean, it certainly works for his benefit. But at the same time, We have been seeing Potato maybe gassing himself too early, as Draven is getting pushed up against the ropes by Potato. They're going to get a clean break from the referee. Potato gets that right hand. Once again, shoulder and elbow, or collar and elbow tie-up. And Potato's going to push Draven back into the corner. Again, push her into the champion's corner. And Draven gets out of it. Swing and a miss that time. Gets the elbow up. And Potato tries to get another back elbow and a strike. Just a slap from Draven off the ropes, a flying forearm. But of course, Potato holds himself on the ropes. Nearly avoids that. And now a DDT from Draven. Putting the boots to Potato as Potato's going to roll outside of the ring. And Draven is going to get up top for the first time tonight. And Potato narrowly avoids it. Rolling into the ring. Making Draven just fall onto the concrete. Was going to run right through her. But Draven with a combination of kicks and punches DDT again. Just planting Potato. Now we're talking is right. As it looks like Draven is taking a little bit of a slower approach, trying to dismantle. Oh, it's one-legged dropkick to the face. Each part of Potato slightly head kick. The educated feet from Draven. This is the kind of Draven that went undefeated for a while in Season 1. I believe like 8-0. Goes for the cover. Kick out of one. A little bit too early for Potato, but was going for a blackout. Potato narrowly gets out of that. Narrowly is apparently the word of the day. Has Draven in the corner. Grabbing her by her ankles, just tossing off the ropes. Big boy senton to Draven, crashing down like a sack of potatoes. 2 near fall for Draven. Knocked the wind right out of her. Potato gets her back up on her feet. Avoids whatever that was. Gets Potato. Kick to the gut. Trying to fight out of this corner. Sends him up and over. Draven, this time, going to exit the ring through the bottom ropes. And not over the top rope. And then Potato back and forth on the outside. Ooh, playing a little bit of cat and mouse from Draven. And now Potato taunting. Saying, come get me. A little bit of the ego showing, the personality of Potato. What is Potato looking for here? Taking his time on the outside. He's making sure to rest as much as he can. And now Draven maybe taunting him a little bit more. Gets her. But could that be the hubris Potato plunge? Draven almost maybe mocking Potato and could have just cost her the match, and it does. I think that might have just caught her off guard. And Potato plunged her. I mean, this has kind of been how Potato's matches have been going. It seems like it's a little bit one-sided in the favor of his opponent, and then he just catches them off guard. He strikes like the Viper. He strikes right at it. The jaws clench, and he picks up a win. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat does Potato. But we see more of him. Maybe even we'll see him in some important matches like the Idol Division Golden Opportunity. Who knows? But we're going to move on to our next match tonight. The Coalition bursting at the seams. We'll find out next. I wish Bucky would do that to you. I literally, Draven, I'm not even joking. You're gonna think I'm joking. I was literally gonna say that. I was literally gonna say, grabbed her by the ankles. She would have paid Bucky a lot of money to do that to her. I literally was gonna say that, and I stopped myself. So I'm glad you said it. I literally was gonna say that. Ugh. So the unfortunate thing about the Coalition story right now is I had an idea for them. You could have. I didn't know if I wanted to add... I mean, we should add Bucky lore into MPW for Draven. But B.A. Tycho won his opportunity at the Golden Opportunity. And I was planning to have a big match with him in the next PLE, but now he's going to be doing it for the Golden Opportunity, so it's kind of unfortunate, but it would be true. We got to add Bucky lore for sure. I have some ideas that I still want to work on that I think I'm going to start working towards. Something I don't want to waste your guys' time right now, but I actually, for myself, I need to check for MPW. We have 171 videos of MPW, by the way, if you guys did not know that. But we have because we have okay. Yeah. Okay. Because our next premium live event is Cursed 5 Success. Then we have This Is Not a Christmas Show, which I always love. I love calling it This Is Not a Christmas Show because I designed it around Christmas, but then I knew that it wouldn't come around Christmas every year, just how we do it. And so it's funny, to me at least. And it's also only called that because of the NEFFEX song, Not a Christmas Song. Okay, let's get into the next match of the night. Like I said, we're going to see some faction warfare here tonight. But it might not be exactly the type of faction warfare you guys are familiar with. Instead of one team going up against another, it's going to be some infighting, as we've seen the heads of B.A. Tycho and Greg collide as the coalitions of humans against treachery barely hold on. Are they truly okay, or is the damage unrepairable? We'll have to see, but before we get into the match, let's introduce the opponents here. One-on-one contest is going to be a bear with Greg in his corner going one-on-one against Blueness. With B.A. Tycho, I would assume, presumably in his corner. It seems like this civil war has split the coalition straight down the center. The cracks are showing, and it seems like the two at the forefront, the two at the ends of this crack, is Greg and B.A. Tycho. I mean, it started all the way back when Greg won the Iconovision Championship for the first time. It seemed that rubbed B.A. Tycho the wrong way. It seemed that, you know, what's good for the goose wasn't good for the gander in the coalition. And B.A. Tycho felt maybe a little bit inferior to one of his subordinates, Greg. And the alpha nature of B.A. Tycho starts to clash. But Greg wouldn't stand down. And now it seems like it's got to this point where I don't even know if the winning side of this feud will even have a coalition to come back to. Of course, a bear and Greg have been very, very good friends since coming into MPW, and they stick by each other here, as you can see, but going to meet him, of course, is going to be B.A. Tycho and Blueness. The coalition of humans against treachery. I mean, For the Bear and Greg, they come down. That's the Bear with Greg. For BA Tycho and Blueness, they're flying the flag of the coalition. Certainly making a statement saying, we are still the coalition. Blueness, known as BA Tycho's good little soldier, and she's about to go to war here for him tonight. Last week we saw Blueness, or at least what we think to be Blueness, try to distract a Bear against T in his match last week. So it looks like Blueness and a Bear is supposed to go one-on-one, but BA Tycho has seemingly stepped into the ring for this match. You can never know what to expect with the coalition, but it seems like maybe BA Tycho called an audible, and he took the spot of Blueness. I have absolutely no idea. An unstoppable force meets an immovable object here tonight. Maybe this is something BA Tycho feels he has to do to get that chip off his shoulder. Back body drop. As BA Tycho wants to get his hands on one of his former members, or one of the members of the coalition that seems to be siding with Greg. Maybe as a way to show to Greg Uranagi from a Bear, the powerful lift. Maybe it's to show Greg that this is what a leader can do. Maybe try to prove himself again. The hubris, maybe. As BA Tycho stands behind the towering 7-foot-tall Bear. It seems the power advantage goes to the Bear backstabber. But BA Tycho just being able to outmaneuver him ever so slightly. Went for a swinging neck breaker, couldn't connect. The Bear, oh, tossed up and over. Now BA Tycho going for a front face lock. The rope's way too close to them. The long legs, as Blueness seems to have slid a sledgehammer. Of course, it is no disqualification, or it's not no disqualification, so using any sort of foreign object will get your opponent will get you disqualified. So BA Tycho certainly doesn't want to use that while the ref is looking, at least. But of course, up to referee's discretion on how they want to handle that, as always. Bear back up onto his feet, double axe handle. For BA Tycho, you have to imagine what's going on in his head is, if he loses to a Bear, I mean, that could even sow seeds of worry into Blueness, saying like BA Tycho can't beat anybody in the coalition. Of course, though, BA Tycho did win an opportunity at the Golden Opportunity. Off the ropes, cross-body. And so he is coming off of a huge win. That momentum could swing in his favor here. Rolls up. Goes for something in a bear hug. Immediately scooped into a bear hug. Trying to squeeze the life out of BA Tycho, as he just barely gets out of it. Overhand punch, and the Bear is feeling it. Each of these two trading blows. Neither one wants to fall. Back and forth punch, right hands after right hands. BA Tycho gets another shot in. Right to the chin, both on wobbly feet. BA Tycho saying, come on, give me what you got. Both these two, neither one wants to fall, and now they just flurry. Which will fall first? BA Tycho doesn't take him out, but Bully gets him for the Uranagi. Got him on Dream Street. Goes for the cover. Two. Oh, near fall. The That was a 2.9, and you can see the frustration on the mask of B.A. Tycho, that body language. Inzaguri. B.A. Tycho nearly took it. Working over the legs now. Now just trying to take it a little bit slow, pulling on the face, got the knee on the back, pressuring the spine. Off the ropes, ducks under, grabs him, and now it's mauling B.A. Tycho. The bear is unleashed on B.A. Tycho, biting at the mask. B.A. Tycho might be out of it. Kick out of 2. Bear gonna look for B.A. Tycho on the ground right in front of the French Canadian commentator's table. Nearly runs right through him. B.A. Tycho stops him. Sends him head first into the apron. The hardest part of the ring, some might say. Both get in at the count of 3. Looking for a bear hug. B.A. Tycho's trying to go for a bear hug, and the bear reverses it. You can't beat a bear with his own hug. In plain sight, though. The arena calling for one more time. B.A. Tycho thinks it's enough. 2, 3. The leader of the coalition proving a point to Greg. Don't get in my way or you're gonna get run over. Can we see this momentum carry B.A. Tycho into that golden opportunity match? And could B.A. Tycho have a shot at the championship? We'll see. But next up, we're going to see who has a shot at the Idol Division Championship with the Idol Division #1 contendership next. It's time for quick question. All right, let's get into the next match. What? The Idol Division #1 contendership is on the line. And somehow, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Chain has made it to the finals of this tournament to earn a #1 contendership. Can Chain do it this time? The winner of this match is going to go up against Emrys Morgana for the Idol Division Championship. She's been holding on to it like Gollum with the fucking ring, not letting anybody get through to it. And I don't think if Chain somehow squeaks his way through here, I don't imagine he has a chance of becoming the Idol Division champion, but we'll have to see. Unchained Awesome gonna go one-on-one against the other person that made it this far, Kodo. These two have fought each other many times, and there's been a lot of different stuff, but I would say, or a lot of different outcomes, but I would say that Kodo definitely has the edge going into this match against Chain. Has beat Chain many times before. Chain beat Merlin and MamaInu to get to this point. This would be Chain's first time as an Idol Division champion in his first ever Idol Division championship match, I believe. I may be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Chain seems like he's always the bridesmaid, never the bride in these situations. Can he make it all the way. But someone that bleeds purple like MPW, blood, sweat, and tears in purple, Kodo Twin Moon, who has made it to this point before. Kodo has made it, has challenged Emrys Morgana for the title, was the previous #1 contender, looking to go back-to-back against Emrys. Can Kodo do it? Kodo is looking for just one more chance at this championship. Kodo beat... I have terrible notes, so I really don't know, but I'm pretty sure Kodo beat Shmeeps or BA Tycho. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I mixed up all of my notes for this one, but Kodo beat 2 other people to get to this point and is looking for another shot at the top spot in MPW in the Idol division. One of the most sought-after prizes in MPW. I mean, the prestige is just legendary with the names linked to that championship. To have your name written there would be just the biggest accomplishment. Unchained versus Kodo. Goes for a super kick, immediately misses. Drop kick from Kodo. Like I said, Kodo's had this guy's number since the beginning. Now stomping on the chest of Chain, goes over the ropes. Kodo maybe looking for a springboard from the apron. Drop kick. Off the ropes again. Goes for a snapmare. It's caught off. And now eye raking from Chain, targeting the eyes. And a little bit of an underhanded tactic. Then throws Kodo into the ref in a head scissors. Chain already showing he's willing to do whatever it takes to win. Leg kick and a head kick and another head kick. These two love trading kicks to each other. And it might just be a little bit of Chain's ego showing, trying to outdo the alien with kicks of crazy. Barely missing that senton. And now Chain, crucifix pin. Trying to get the early pin. Like I said, any means necessary. Gets it. Tosses. Using Kodo's momentum to get that lift. As Chain goes all the way to the top. What is Chain looking for? Elbows from the sky. Now Kodo back up onto their feet. Now Chain and Kodo are going to go back and forth. A punch for a punch. Trading blows as they get on wobbly feet. Who's going to see the lights first? Chain gets a punch and a chop in. And Kodo gets the same. Back and forth. The force between these two. Neither one wanting to say die. Chain. Kodo. Chain says right on the face. Hits it, and now both of them just lighting each other up. It's nothing but a flat-out brawl. And Kodo with the fist to the face. Axe kick. Super kick to the chest. Don't want to get into a kicking fight with an alien, I'll tell you that much. And this is going to be the exact reason why Kodo lining it up for a hefty buzzsaw kick, blocked by Chain. Hurricane Rana. Chain barely. And Chain's now lining it up. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Duck. Duck by Kodo as well. Neither of these two can land a strike. Chain now just hung out to dry. Kick to the ribs. He's got nowhere to go. Grabbing the... Spins. Carl around. Chainmaker! Center of the ring. Chainmaker to Kato. 2 for the number 1 contendership. Chain is gonna challenge for the Idol Division Championship against Emrys Morgana on Saturday. Caught Kato slacking. And Unchained is going to go potentially earn his first Idol Division Championship. As we'll move on to the main event tonight for the Icon Division number 1 contendership. Who will challenge for the championship? We're going to find out in our main event tonight. Next. I'm pretty sure Flair's the champion, but I low-key forgot. Dude, I forgot. I haven't looked at the front of this notebook in forever. This looks sick as hell. I have not looked at the front of my MPW notebook in forever. It's like a Coca-Cola notebook. I don't know. That was just random. No, Angel is not. It's Flair. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Flair, but I couldn't remember. I'm actually happy. I would have been fine with Kato, but I do have an idea that I want to work for that the match with Chain and Emrys. I think would be a lot of fun. I also think it's like, if Chain wins, that's cool, and I, you know, whatever. Chain hasn't had a championship in like forever. But if Chain loses, I get to make a bunch of jokes that like he lost to a hot woman and that's why he lost, you know, like like he just can't win against women. How's it going, Merlin? Welcome on into the stream. We're going to load up the main event of the night, and then after this match, we're going to swap over to Card Fight Vanguard to play a little bit more Dear Days. Try to finish that story up. See what we can do with that. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. And then maybe this week, later this week, I'll also do maybe like a Tomodachi live stream. We'll see. Because today is Sunday. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep track of everything. Today's Sunday. I might be able to stream Monday. I might be able to stream Tuesday as well, actually. So I wouldn't stream Wednesday, though. So maybe Monday or Tuesday we'll try to stream again. We'll see, though. Okay, let's get into the main event of the night. All right, it is time for the main event of the evening. The number 1 contendership for the Icon Division Championship. Recently, she was dethroned as the openweight champion against, or by Angel. Rize is looking to add the Icon Division Championship to her accolades. For Rize, she had to... This is also another terrible list of things. I don't remember who Rize beat. I think Rize beat... I don't remember. The list for these are horrible, I apologize, but Rize beat 2 other competitors, and speaking of 2 competitors, Rize's got Vyakaka and AZ in her corner as usual. The Shogunate never too far behind from the self-proclaimed Panda Archon. But this is going to be an interesting match because sort of like an official, unofficial member of the Shogunate, the sort of 4th member who has aligned themselves with Rize numerous times before, Viren, earning their spot here. Looking to take on Rize here. I mean, this is sort of the beauty of this business. You're going to make friends, you're going to make enemies, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is you. You can't allow friendships, you can't allow relationships you've made in this business to ruin your career, your opportunities. So few opportunities are given in MPW, in this business in general, that you gotta grab that brass ring when it's hanging in front of you. You can't wait around for someone else to take it. And you sure as hell shouldn't give away your opportunities like these. So I do think Viren has a little bit of an uphill battle going into a 3-on-1. But this is a big opportunity. Can they do it? Shoulder and elbow tie up the strength. Test the strength. Viren picks up the win. I mean, we've been seeing a little bit of some shocking maneuvers from this young up-and-comer. That looked like that moonsault looked like it hurt Viren more than it hurt Rize. We've seen some shocking upsets. Could we see one here tonight? Deadlift powerbomb. Then a dragon screw leg whip made famous by Tanahashi. Drop kick into the bottom turnbuckle, but a little bit too close to the ropes, and Rize doesn't agree, but of course you can't argue with the official as Rize finds her way in front of the French Canadian commentator's table on the outside. Gonna follow Viren, not letting them get away from any of this punishment. Sending Viren into the ring. Rize follows shortly. And it seems to all be in the favor of the Panda Archon. Sends Rize into the corner. And now Vyakaka distracting Viren again. As I said, the disadvantage coming into this is Rize's got a whole peanut gallery in the corner sharing their opinions. Once again, locking up. This time, Rize pushing Viren back. Ref's trying to break it up, but on a non-clean breakup, crucifix driver in the corner. Rize disrespecting, unhonorable maneuver from Rize. As Viren lion salts. Doesn't connect. Off the ropes, arm drag. Rize still very much in control of this match. Now Rize going up top. I feel like we very rarely see this happen. From the top rope, elbow. Center of the ring, though. Shoulders down. 1, 2. And a near fall. Seems like Rize wants to get home early. Dragon screw leg whip again from Viren. Going for another moonsault. Just has not been able to land them. Except for that one. And Rize maybe looking for the Wrath of God. No! Viren has Rize caught up. Crucifix rolling, or what the hell is happening? Rolling Rize around. Trying to look for the pin. And Rize kicks out of nothing. I think the referee was kind of confused on what was going on there. A little bit close to the ropes. Referee doesn't call it, though, or there. Referee does call it. Inverted DDT. And on the knee. Viren now. Usually we see the people in the enemy corner remove the turnbuckles, but Viren removes the turnbuckle and then immediately pins Rize, but the referee's distracted, fixing the turnbuckle. I think that was a miscalculation from the Alchemist. Picking up Rize. Rize fallaway DDT. Inverted DDT. Shogunate gonna meet Viren on the outside. Missed the drop, or the elbow drop, but gonna get some licks in before going back into the ring. Rize looking like she's taking a break in the corner. Viren, I don't know if Viren's taking Rize seriously. Just did a little fake jab. Or is this Viren giving up their opportunity to Rize? Shoulder tackle, wild shoulder tackle. And Rize gonna get onto the apron. Viren, back body drop onto the apron. And a 3. Viren gets sent into the steel steps. Just a punishment dealt to this poor kid. Again, just driven to the steel steps. That's sort of in the gray area of technicality. Rize's not using it as a weapon, but using it as a foreign object. 7. Rize going up top. 8. Oh, God! Oh, my God! Rize just went head first into the steel steps. Rize could have concussed herself or ended her career. But reset the count. That might have been the biggest miscalculation as Viren goes up onto the barricade. These two just trying to hurt each other. 7. Sitting Viren again into the steel steps, or at least trying to before Viren stops. 8. Once again, Rize in the corner. This time Viren not taking any chances. Right hand has her set up. Viren. What is... Where are they going? Superplex! Rize gets up onto her feet. Viren clothesline tosses Viren through the middle rope. A little bit of possum maybe. Right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. And Viren going for something, whatever it is. Rize has it scouted. Viren and now Rize. The clashes have been happening tonight. Rize saying, come on, hit me. And I don't know if that's the concussion talking. The concussion taking over Rize like the Venom symbiote. And Rize, much like the rest of this match, took that altar on the altar. Put Viren's head on the altar. And it's gonna challenge Flair. No. Rize nearly done it. What is it gonna take? Single leg drop kick to challenge Flair. We can see Viren have a shot at the championship against Flair. He just needs to pick up the pace. Running Bulldog. Any big move could potentially win you the match. Or even a small move, near fall. That Bulldog nearly taking Rize out. Chops light up. Death Valley Driver! But Rize, again, the concussion. Getting right back up. On the altar of the gods! Putting Viren's head back on the altar. Oh my god, kick it at 2 again! I thought it was over! What is it gonna take? Viren! Standing on the apron. Goes for a Hurricane Rana, gets caught into a powerbomb, just spikes Viren. What is Rize looking for? Hand of God! Springboard Hand of God! 2! No, kick it at 2 again, Viren! For a third time's the chunk! Gets caught this time, Cutter! Viren with the reversal! Over the rope senton, nobody's home! It's like every time Viren gets just a lick, Rize takes it back! On the middle rope. Drop kick, shotgun drop kick to the chest. It looks like Rize might be slowing down. Could this be Viren's opportunity? Yakaka standing on the apron. Viren with a strange mixture to Rize to challenge Flair. 2. No, kick it at 2. It's not going to be that easy to put away Rize. It ain't easy being Rize. Senton. Little shitty senton. And now guillotines are on the bottom rope. Guillotine leg drop. Going all the way up top. Going for another Hurricane Rana or something. And a power bomb from Rize. Rize does look a little bit wobbly, but in the corner forearm. Step up kick. And a fisherman belly to belly. Could this finally be what Rize needs? No, Viren once again. Has it scouted? Shooting star press. Rize back up, goes for a forearm, gets caught with a leg from Viren. Off the ropes. I thought Viren was going to toss Rize outside of the ring, to be honest. Viren for the second time. Strange mixture, a little bit close to the ropes, rolling Rize away. 1, 2 for the number 1 contendership, and Viren defeats Rize in a huge upset. Going to challenge Flair for the Icon Division Championship on Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm Masu Pro Wrestling 10, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Can't challenge the 3-time. We probably do need to do another MPW stream soon for the an actual stream, not just this one-off. But because technically this Thursday would be that episode that we just did, and then this is the Saturday after that. Unchallenged Awesome. Okay, we're gonna move over to here. Turn. I feel like it's kind of a little bit quiet, though. Vanguard doesn't need to be super loud. Let me change. You know what? Let's change the card shop, Masu. And then let me change my stream. I saw Card 5 Vanguard Deer Days 2 was on sale. But I didn't pick it up because it wasn't on sale enough. It was like $50 versus 80, and I'm like, nah. So it's been a really long time since we played this. So I'll show you guys a little bit of what I've been working on, because I have been playing this off stream. I'm pretty sure the last stream we did, I said I was gonna build a Kagero deck, the Draconic Overlord deck we were talking about building. And so we have Draconic Overlord. I don't know if this isn't really my favorite deck after I picked it up, but basically we run Draconic Overlord, which is our main sort of ride chain. So we'll go through the ride chain real quick. So we have Lizard Runner Undu, which does basically what everything does, like what basic one does. When it is rode upon, if you went second, draw a card. And then it's Art Grade 2 is when things start happening. We have Embodiment of Armor Bar, classic. When this unit is rode by Dragon Knight Nahalem, Counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 Grade 1 card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. So that's really good because it allows us to get Dragon Monk Gojo, which is when the Vanguard attacks. When the Vanguards attack, this unit boost hits, retire this unit, and I get to charge 1 card, get a counter charge back. So that's not part of the ride line, but that's just what Bar can do. Can get me a free one. Is very strong. And then Dragon Knight Nahalem, when this unit is rode by a unit with Overlord in its card name, call this card to the rear guard. And once per turn, if you have a Vanguard with Overlord in its card name, I can Soul Blast 1 in this unit, and all your Vanguards get plus 5,000 until end of turn. So a little bit of a booster. And then we have the end of our ride deck, which is Draconic Overlord. During the battle, this unit attacked a rear guard. Your opponent cannot call cards from their hand to guard, so they cannot guard against rear guards. And then once per turn, this is sort of the big thing with Draconic Overlord. Once per turn, when this unit's attack hits, Counterblast 1, discard a card from your hand, stand this unit again, and it gets -1 drive until end of turn. So basically, you can attack a rear guard that your opponent has for free without them being able to guard from their hand. The only way they can guard it is if they call another rear guard to block with an intercept. And then I don't know if they might be able to use blitz orders, but I'm not sure about that. And then since that hit, we can Counterblast 1, discard a card from our hand, stand our unit again, and then we can attack the Vanguard with 1 less drive check. But if we pulled 2 drive, we do the twin drive if we get 2, and then we still have the benefits of that. And then this is sort of our big heavy hitter, which is a card I actually own now, called Draconic Overlord at the End. During your turn, if your soul has a Draconic Overlord, this unit cannot decrease. This unit's drive cannot decrease from card effect, and it gets plus 5,000. So anything that causes it to lose a drive does not matter anymore as long as we have Draconic Overlord. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. Counterblast 1, discard 2 cards from your hand, stand this unit, and it gets -1 until end of turn. So basically, as long as I attacked, I can use the Draconic Overlord effect, and if I have Draconic Overlord in the soul, then I don't lose that drive. And so I can basically have 2 twin drives, or not really free, but kind of for free. So it's really, really powerful. But I don't think I have this super well made, to be honest. I don't even know if I have 4 perfect guards in it. I might only have 3 perfect guards. That probably affects some things. Do I? No, it's because I have the blitz order, that's why. But this deck kind of is just focused on getting a lot of attacks in. We have a lot of cards that give us counter charges. So, for instance, this one doesn't necessarily do this, but Burning Horn Dragon, when this unit is placed on the rear guard, counterblast 1. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 card with Overlord in its card name, so it's an easy way for us to search for Overlord. Put it into your hand and then shuffle the deck. If you did not reveal a card, we get to do this action for free, basically. And then when your Vanguard with Overlord in its card name attacks, this unit gets plus 5,000. So every time our Overlords attack, which usually is 2 times per turn, we get stuff. So I don't want to like go in too much of like explaining all the stuff. I made a Phantom Blaster deck as well, which has Phantom Blaster Dragon and Phantom Blaster Overlord with Blaster Dark. I made this one. It's pretty fun. I like it. Its main thing is basically trying to get as many crits as possible. So we run 8 crit, 3 draw, 4 heals, and 1 over. And it's basically just like try to bum rush people because so the power of Phantom Blaster is when this unit is placed on the Vanguard, choose a card with Blaster in its card name from your soul, and you may call it to your rear guard. Once per turn, I can counterblast 1 and retire 3 rear guards. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's rear guards, retire them, and this unit gets plus 10,000 plus 1 crit. And then Phantom Blaster Overlord is if your soul has Phantom Blaster Dragon, this unit gets plus 1 crit. When this unit attacks, retire 2 of your rear guards, choose a Blaster Dark from your soul or your drop, call it to the rear guard, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, that called this unit, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, that called unit and this unit get plus 10,000 till end of turn. So we get to bring in a Blaster Dark, which when Blaster Dark gets put into the Vanguard or the rear guard, counterblast, retire a rear guard, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it, and then this one gets plus 1 drive. The drive only works if it's a Vanguard or if we hit the OT. So it's not that the greatest, but also it allows us to retire another rear guard, and then during your turn, if your rear guard was retired this turn, I get a plus 5,000. So it also boosts Blaster Dark. It's kind of the idea. And then another crux to this strategy is that if I have a Vanguard with Blaster in its name, Witch of Pandering, Burner, they can be retired, considered 2 cards to retire instead of 1. And then the last one I made was this one, which I actually really like this deck a lot, is a Viricious Demonic Dragon Greedon. I like him because he looks like a Mafia member. But this guy is basically like, if I have a certain amount of cards in my soul, or if I have the same card in my soul, Greedon, then, well, if I have Greedon in my soul, then I lose at 7 cards. I have to take 7 damage to lose. But if not, it's the regular 6. So having 7 damage is really crazy because it negates a lot of your opponent's heal triggers. Because if you have more damage than your opponent, the heal triggers don't work. And I can have 6 damage. So at 6 damage, they won't get a heal. You know, kind of thing. And then at the end of the battle, this unit attacks. Soul Blast 2 and put 4 standing rear guards into my soul. And stand this unit. If my soul has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 15,000 until end of turn. And it's basically, this entire deck is basically just trying to stand this guy and have a bunch of things in my soul to do different soul stuff. That's basically what Dark States is anyways. It's just a lot of putting things into the soul and having things affect in the soul. And I don't think this is like the best deck in the world, but it's a fun one. I've enjoyed it. So I'll play with a couple of the decks, but enough chatting. I don't even really remember what's been going on in the story, so let's do some free fights and just try to have some fun.
Yeah.
Hey there. I was hoping you'd come. Sorry to call you out here like this. I'd be happy to fight you anytime if you're okay with an opponent like me. I've tuned my deck in my own way, and I wanted you to be the first one I face. I won't be easy on you, Tatsuki. I hope not. Bring it on. I think for this fight, I'm going to try Blaster Dark. Or my Phantom Blaster Overlord deck. I like playing different decks in the free fight and then playing my regular Bastion deck in like the main story. I think is a lot of fun. Let's see. We'll drop these two. Okay. D skill. I don't even remember what my D skill is. Okay. Let's see. I'll drop you for now. Okay. And we end turn. He's got a Dark States deck with the Chaos, which is, I remember, pretty crazy. I mean, Dark States seems really strong just in general. Nah, we'll take a hit. We'll take the hit. He's probably gonna... Okay, drew a PG. We get a defensive critical, I guess. We're not gonna be taking 2 damage. Not the worst thing in the world, I guess, but we do want to keep those crits. Draw. So now we get Blaster Dark. I'll drop you, I guess. So Blaster Dark. We'll add this. His skill. Which we reveal. And we can call this card. And then Blaster Dark's ability. Counterblast 1, retire that rear guard. The Blaster Javelin just made, and then we retire our opponent's thing, and we get plus 1 drive this turn, I believe. I do you know what? I'm gonna call her. We're gonna Soul Blast 1. And then we can look for something. No. Okay, so we don't have any targets for with Blaster in its name, is what we're looking for. Alright, let's call you to the rear guard. And then we're going to attack the Vanguard. Activate her ability. She gets plus 5,000 for any Vanguard with Blaster in its name for attacking. And we basically get we already have a crit. We got an over trigger. So this one gives us... Yeah, they also perform drive checks. So we get another drive check from the other girl. And then we critical. So he has a PG. And he's not blocking this. So we're going to get 3 damage immediately. Which is pretty good. He's probably going to block with the PG, though. There's 1. 2. Oh no. I don't know why I thought it was 3 damage. It's 2 drives, not 1 crit. He doesn't guard this. Interesting. We get a Phantom Blaster Overlord. Alright. Well, we get 3 damage from that total. He does... I mean, he has a lot of options now for counterblasting. Yeah, he's gonna counterblast 1. He's gonna soul charge a bunch. Okay. I'm gonna block this, I think. And then we'll take the attack. Oh, you know what? Okay, we have kind of a... We have kind of a decent strategy actually for my next turn. He gets a heal trigger. I'm gonna take the 2, I think. We got another crit. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the 2. Cause I kind of have a play and a half. We get a heal trigger. Sure. Okay. Draw. We're going to ride. We're gonna ride from our hand. We're gonna ride Phantom Blaster Overlord. And then we're going to call Counterblast 1, put a card into our Soul Phantom Blaster Dragon into the Soul, and then we get to draw 2 cards, so we get to the plus crit. Then what am I looking for here? I do want to move. I will move you back, I think, even though you can't do anything with that. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Because it's... Or... Let's... Actually... No, we still want... Okay. Well, that doesn't do anything for us. Actually... No. So what I'm trying to think of here is, like, I can retire this one and not get the boost and just attack with him. But I could call another one of these guys, have it boost one of these 2 and attack, but I want Blaster Dark in the front. And so I would have to retire one of these 2 at the same time. I'm just not sure if that's worth it right now. Because she's going to get a lot of boosts from us attacking. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it how I think I want to do it here. Because we'll attack with this, right? And then we'll activate the ability. Sacrifice this as the count of for 2. And then we call Blaster Dark from the Soul. And then we could retire another unit. Let me see. We could retire another unit. Could retire another unit to retire another one of his rear guards. Yeah, why not, right? Wait, actually, before we do that, you don't counterblast anything. Yeah, we'll do this. Counterblast 1. We're gonna retire you. And then we'll retire you. Activate your ability. No guard. What if we got like a double crit? Not a single crit. Okay. But we do still do 2 damage. 1, 2. He gets a crit. That's a little annoying, but not the biggest deal in the world. He's got 5 cards in hand. We know one's a perfect guard. So if I attack his rear guard, activate her ability to get another 5k. We'll attack the Vanguard, getting him to 5 damage. So if he gets one more hit, he loses. He's got 6 cards in hand. He rides his final guy. Counterblast 1. Discard a card from your hand. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose one among them. Put it into your hand. When this unit attacks, let's see. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if your soul has 8 or more cards with different card names, choose one of the rear guards and it gets 10,000 to land of turn. If your soul has 13 or more cards with different names, choose all your rear guards instead. He has no rear guards, so that doesn't matter. And he doesn't have anything going. Huh. I'm gonna just perfect guard this, I think. I mean, I could have taken the hit, I guess. There's honestly nothing that I could have done. Like, even 2 crits wouldn't do anything, and he doesn't get 2 crits. You got 2 grade 3s from that, I'm pretty sure. So maybe that wasn't a good play, but we're going to Persona Ride, which is really nice. We get a extra power boost in the front row. I'm going to... See, this is what I'm going to do. Oh, you know what? This is kind of an interesting idea here. Let's call you in place of Blaster Dark. Activate your ability, Soul Blast, Blaster Javelin. Blaster Overlord. Phantom Blaster Overlord. Okay, we do Phantom Blaster Overlord. Call. I guess there's not really a point to calling him. But I will. You know what? Maybe there is. I don't know. I feel like this is the right play. Because then I'm going to call you. Let's see. Let's see where this goes, chat. Alright, because we go enter battle. We're going to attack for 28. Activate your ability. It's a double block. Okay. And then attack. Activate your skill again to get to 30k. Activate your ability. Retire this unit. Confirm. To call Blaster Dark from my drop. Retiring Phantom Blaster Overlord. And he gets plus 5,000. Or plus 10,000, actually, yeah. They blocked with the OT. Okay. I feel like we haven't run into too many triggers, yeah. Heal trigger. He still has the PG. He very much could block this. I think we buff you. No. No, we buff you with the 10k to get to 45. Maybe. I don't actually know if that was the right choice. Blast your dark attacks. She gets another 5k. He blocks with the perfect guard. He's got to discard a card. He discards another perfect guard, which I think might just be bad AI. We'll have to see. No, he had 3 perfect guards in his hand. He doesn't get... He dropped his Persona Ride for next turn. Unless he draws the Persona Ride, he's not going to have it. Doesn't have it. He's really just kind of fighting the inevitable a little bit, but, I mean, I don't want to say anything. Anything can happen. He retires her. Okay, there's like a mosquito in my face, and I'm gonna, like, need it to not. We're gonna take this. Just in case I need to counterblast something. Okay. Does he stand? Oh yeah, he does stand. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I can guard with this if he gets... I'm gonna guard with this because he has to pull 2. I don't know how many triggers he has left in his deck, but he's got to pull 2 to get past this. Well, he didn't pull any. That's fine. He hasn't pulled any crazy blocks. And then... Oh, if I could guard with that, that'd actually be so good. We'll just guard with this, yeah. Okay, I have another kind of interesting play I can do. We're not gonna ride. We're going to... We need 2 people... Okay. I'm gonna call you, counterblast 1, and we'll put you in the soul, I guess. We get 2? Okay, wow. Okay, we're gonna call... If I had another counterblast, this would be nice. But we're gonna do this. I mean, I'm doing all this. This is basically like BM at this point. I mean, never underestimate your opponents. You could pull a bunch of heal triggers, so... Let's look. So we know we pulled at least 1 or 2 heal triggers. 1, 2. Yeah, so we've seen 2 heal triggers, so like, you know. Yes. I feel like there's a world where what I'm doing is like ridiculously expensive for no reason with my costs, and I could probably be doing this better, but who knows? Guards with a crit. If we get one trigger here. Damn, really? Come on, man. Oh, and this guy doesn't even have enough damage to attack. I didn't even realize. I may have just flubbed it. Alright, no heal trigger, we win. Whoop! Excellent. I won. You really are strong. What went wrong? Maybe if I had another critical trigger or two. No, I should focus more on defense. Huh? You always seem to be enjoying yourself. Has that always been the case with you in Vanguard? I'm not sure. Huh? I always try to ignore the things I really needed to be doing. It was only after I ran away that someone taught me Vanguard. And that's what saved me. The things you really needed to be doing? Like what? I may not look the part, but I'm next in line to continue the family shrine. Shrine? I'm an only child, so I didn't have any say in the matter. Those expectations crushed me, but I made myself put up with it. I always had to turn friends down, thinking I'd need to study for my future. But that wasn't what you wanted to do. Yeah, that's why I ran away. Discovering what I really wanted to do made me realize my mistake, though. Whatever the circumstances, I was the one who agreed to inherit the shrine. I always acted like I had no choice, and blamed others for making it for me. Vanguard is what I really want to do. It taught me... Did I read that right? I do not know. It taught me not to run away like that again. That's why I'm able to say that I enjoy Vanguard and my family situation. So that enjoyment is why you win, and why you're such a strong fighter. You enjoy this even more than I do. The fight we had just proved that. What? I really hope that you'll keep on being our leader. I will, but leave it to me. Oh, huh? Speaking of which, who taught you Vanguard anyway? Who taught me? Someone very close to us, in fact. What? Achoo! Are you two feeling sick? No. That's not it, bud. For some reason, I feel ticked off. That's funny. Card acquired. Oh. Okay. Let's continue the main story. I don't even really remember what's going on. I just remember I got, like, invited to the Berserk tournament or whatever it's called. Klein's voice. He's kind of the Klein character, to be honest. So this is it. Welcome, Miss Ichidoji. Huh? I am Kanji Meguro. Glad to make your acquaintance. So, is your deck ready? It is. The day has come for powerful fighters. Can we redo that? It's live, pal. Fuck it, we'll do it live. The day has come for powerful fighters. The day has come for powerful fighters come to claim glory. Once more. That was a weird sentence. It's the Berserk Challenge! I'm Assistant Taiji Arakawa, and I'm Noi Taito. As always, we're gonna dig up amazing fighters from around the country. Will the challengers be able to claim glory at the end of their fights? We hope you look forward to it. Hey everyone, vanguarding as always. Guy's got titties like crazy. I've never done anything like this before. I'm starting to feel nervous. And as always, I'm Kanji Meguro. It's time to introduce today's challenger. A spirited fighter who burst onto the scene like a comet. The leader of Setsugetsuka, Miss Yuki Ichijoji. Thanks for having me. No need to be so nervous. If you can beat 3 fighters, myself included, this gilded rare card will be all yours. Are you ready? It is, but I have 3 copies of those already. What about you two? Anytime. Ready to vang it up. Let's vang it up, maybe hang it up, brother. Okay then. Before we start, let's hear from you, Miss Ichijoji. It is... What, is it? Did you say Ichijoji, is it? It is. What got you to start Vanguard? Well, I guess it was my little brother. Ah, wonderful. Sibling Vanguard fighters. Next question. Why is it that you Vanguard? I wish they would just say card fight. Because it's like, you don't Vanguard, you card fight. I do it for my team. I see. Thank you. Now, for my final question. What is it you seek? Well, I want to meet a brand new myself. I see. In that case, I'm sure your wish will come true. Because by the time our fights are over, you will have attained glory. And that will surely lead you to this brand new yourself. Yeah. Now, moving on. Let's do this. Berserk Challenge. Your first opponent will be... Vang sounds like a slur. Maybe. Okay, we're pulling out old Bastion. I have not played on my Bastion deck in so long, so I'm probably gonna lose immediately. But time to run some Bastion. Okay, let's... I don't even remember everything. I just remember this guy can boost really well. Okay. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, counter less 2, and tap any number of rear guards till end of the battle, this unit performs drive checks and gets plus 5,000 at the end of battle. If you have down 3 or less units for this cost, choose 3 cards from your hand to discard them. If you have tapped 1 or less from the cost... I don't even know what that... This card always confused me. I don't know why I still have it in my deck. If you tap 3 or less until this... for this cost, if I tap 3 or less, choose 3 cards from my hand, discard it. If I tap 1 or less... I think it's something like it. You want to do 4 is basically what it's trying to say. Because if you do 3 or less... then you have to drop 3 cards. If you do 1 or less, then you have to drop 1. Or, like, do the other punishment. We'll do that. It doesn't matter. It's literally turn 1, and I'm already spending hours reading my card. This is a really popular Vanguard I've seen. Like, a lot of people really like her. Because she's very strong, but then also is a cute anime girl. You know, people are going to like it. Right. If your order zone has a set order, this unit gets intercept. Interesting. And then when this unit boosts, this unit gets plus 2,000 on end of turn. That's a cool ass card. When this unit is placed by writing 1, search your deck. Interesting. We'll take the hit. It's also one of the only like grade 1s that have an effect, I feel like, that does something. Or no, never mind. I'm thinking of grade 0. No, grade 1s have effects, yeah. Well, we got a defensive heal. It kind of sucks that we've lost 2 heals already, but get out of my hand, confusing man. Alright, activate you. Reveal 2 grade 3s. I do need to hold on to grade 3s actually, so I should not be dumping all of my grade 3s. You revealed this card and this card. Okay. And then, oh, never mind. Got that. Wasn't really great, but let's go into battle. Front trigger, not really helpful, but I guess we got stuff. His deck is cool. He's got cool cards. Then we can place this into my soul. Like, this guy's cool. Hard Fist Dragon. When this unit is placed on guard, choose one of your grade 2 or greater cards, and it gets 1 point of battle. If you choose a grade 4 card, it gets 2 battles. Alright. If I block this, she needs 1 to get past. Oh, let's do that. 1 to pass. We block it. And then... yeah. Whoa. I can block it. But I'm gonna take the hit just so I can lead in damage going into the next turn. And we get a draw trigger, so that's helpful. We drew another heal trigger, so we're gonna have no heals for like the rest of the game. Did I draw a grade 3? I did not draw a grade 3. I think I needed... yeah, reveal 3 grade 3s in our hand. I needed 3 grade 3s and I didn't get them. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. I will... I'm gonna drop this. I got Bastion. I have... this is like a really bad... this is a really bad set right now for me. We'll call you. Call you. Let's see. So, okay, let's go into the battle. I'm gonna attack his rear guard. Though the one good thing is we kind of are having shit luck, but if we do, because it's at the end of the battle, if your drive check reveals grade 3, discard a card from your hand, choose one of your rear guards and stand it. We can stand him to Soul Blast 2, and then we get to draw a card. So if we can get a grade 3, which we haven't really been running into grade 3s, we can stand him, and then we'll also get Bastion next turn, the Apex Surpassing Bastion. So yeah, we did get our grade 3. We got 2 grade 3s. I need my my thing that lets grade 3s support though. Discard a card from my hand. I'm going to discard you. And then we're gonna stand you. Activate your ability. Soul Blast 2. And we draw a card. Okay. I have a lot of cards in my hand, but I don't even really know how we're gonna do this. We got a lot of guards, which is nice. But I just don't even know what this card does, to be honest. Set order. I don't even know what the set order does. When this card is placed under the order zone, draw a card, choose a card from your hand, and discard it. The order zone has 3 or more research cards. Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guard and bind it. Interesting. So... I think I'm gonna take this. When this unit attacks, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, choose a card. Search your deck for, or your hand for up to 1 card with Obsidide in its card name and call it to its rear. If you search your deck, shuffle it. Interesting. Because... Alright. We're gonna take the attack. So she's probably gonna do the ability. Just throwing shit at me. Unfortunate. And then he attacks. He gets plus So I need to... Against my better judgment, I'm also gonna take this hit. Just because I have no heals, so... I know I'm gonna, like, kind of get in trouble here. He didn't do its ability. We do this. We have 4. We're gonna ride Apex Surpassing Bastion. And then... At the end of the battle, draw a trick of his grade 3 card or greater. Put a card with Bastion as card name from your hand or his soul into the drop. Stand all your grade 3 rear guards. Get plus 1,000 till end of turn. Guess I'm gonna call you here. And then let's enter the main phase. I'm gonna attack his rear guard. We don't get to counter charge, but we do get to soul charge one. We got Bastion in the soul. That's actually super good. I mean, it's removing a grade 3 that we could have drawn, but Bastion in the soul is great. That's like one of the perfect cards to get in there. So he's got 4 damage now. A crit, a cheeky crit could do something here. We'd have to pull a lot of cards, though. I don't think we can physically... I don't think we can physically get through this, because we'd get 20... We'd get 25, it's at 38. So... I'll give everything to him, I guess. And we gotta hope we draw a grade 3 here. So let's hope we draw a grade 3. We draw a grade 3, excellent. So we can activate Bastion's skill. And we stand all of our grade 3s. And his ability activates, which means we can Soul Blast 2. We just gotta be careful with him because we don't want to Soul Blast the Bastions out. We get to draw a card, which was a front trigger, which would have been nice to draw into. Let's attack. Okay. He doesn't have a guard. If he doesn't get a heal here, we pick up the win. That was a pretty clutch grade 3 there. A little bit anticlimactic, but like that's just how it goes sometimes. We just got enough damage and he didn't have enough to guard. I should have expected as much from Setsugetsuka's leader. Still, I can't believe just how strong you are. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do another free fight. You want to go? I completely forgot. I completely forgot this guy's voice, to be honest. You want to go? Just watch. I promise I'll beat you this time. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a little story or something. Okay. Let's start running my gangsta deck. Let's try this gangsta dragon deck. I definitely want that back in my deck, please. This card I also don't really remember. Or this deck I don't really remember. I just remember Soul Charge, Soul Charge, Soul Charge. Five more cards. 5 more cards. Choose one of your opponent's front, rear, and tire it. Let's drop you, I guess. And we get to draw one, because we went second. When this unit is put from the rear guard into your soul by your Vanguard's ability, if your opponent's Vanguard is a grade 3 or greater, counterblast 1 until end of turn. When your opponent would call cards from hand to guard, they must call 2 cards at the same time. Interesting. I'm gonna call you just to get a double attack in. And we got agreed on already. I do know that Masura's deck can get crazy, so depending on what version of the deck we're playing. It is Klein, but it wasn't Klein. Like, you said it was Klein's voice, but he had more of like a raspy voice. I don't know how to describe it. Back when we started this. We'll take the attack. Okay. And then we can guard. Maybe I should have taken the hit. I don't know. Either way. Okay. Honestly, call me crazy. I'm gonna drop this. We reveal Greedon in our ride deck. And then we get to draw a card. We're gonna call her. And then enter main phase. Attack the rear guard. When her attack hits, she gets the soul charge 1. Soul charge the heal. Attack the Vanguard. This is where we get a crit. Oh. Okay, and that. Yeah, this guy's kind of crazy. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1 to perform all of the effects. So he gets a counterblast and he draws a card because he has 5 or more. I'm gonna just block lightly and hope. Okay. Take it. And then we'll take this one, I think. Take attack. What does he do? Ando ando draw. We're gonna do Greedon. We'll drop you. We have Greedon, activate this, and then choose a card to place in the soul. We have Greedon, so we can place Greedon in the soul. Select a card from my hand, reveal it, and then... So, because we have this, now we have to... He has to deal 7 damage to us for us to lose. I'm going to move you to the back, and we're going to call you to the rear guard. And then, so with this guy, we put 4 cards into our soul. So I'm actually going to be kind of ridiculous and put that. I don't know why I can't speak. Put that there, and then we're gonna activate this. Which when he plays, we can soul charge 1, activate his ability. We give him plus 5,000. We end main phase. So now we attack. Then we attack, get another Greedon. 2, we get a heal trigger. That doesn't affect us, but we do get to power Greedon. The one thing I hate about this is in this art, when it's behind her, they didn't crop out like the grave in the picture, so it's just like the random grave is back there. It annoys me. Okay. And then we're going to activate his ability. We're going to pay the cost of 2. So we're not going to quite get to 10 yet, but we get to put 4 into his soul. We get to 8, and we stand, activate this ability. Counterblast 1. What did that even do? Wait, what did that even do? What? What did that even do? Okay, no, let me look at the card, please. I would like to read. Oh, he has to call more cards to guard. That's what it was, right. And that's why I had to call for so many. Alright. We'll take this. He's got a lot of cards in his hand, to be fair. We got the OT, which is crazy. So he's not going to be attacking me for the rest of the turn. And this OT is absolutely fucking broken. But it doesn't work. I don't think it works because it's not on my turn. But it's, you get, or wait, no. It's literally additional effect you get during your turn. All your Vanguards get plus 10,000 and plus 1 crit. So I'm pretty sure that it gets plus 10,000 plus 1 crit. Unless I'm mistaken. I can't remember if I have to draw that during my turn or not. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have to draw that during my turn. If revealed during drive check, activate it as an additional effect. Yeah, so it has to be my turn. It's still broken because it lasts forever. But this is going to be a crazy turn. This is actually going to be an insane turn. Are you guys ready for this? We call you. Because I Persona Road this turn, I get to Soul Charge 1. And because I Soul Charged, he gets plus 5,000. And then we're going to call him. And since we called him, we Soul Charge 1. And because we Soul Charged 1, he gets plus 5,000. And it doesn't really matter for him, but he gets plus 5,000 as well. And then I'm going to call him, and because I call him to the rear guard, I get to Soul Charge 1. And because I Soul Charged, I get to... Or he gets plus 5,000. And because he's Soul Charged, he gets plus 5,000. And because we Soul Charged, he gets plus 5,000. And then I'm going to call you to the rear guard. We don't have enough to counterblast 2, unfortunately. I should have taken 2, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. We're gonna attack the Vanguard for 46,000. Gonna guard with 3. And we get a draw trigger. If we draw another, we get through this. We drew another draw trigger. So we break through his defenses. Straight through the guy. Set back to 5. Activate his ability. Soul Blast 2 to Soul Charge these 4. But now we're at 10. So if your soul has 10, I get 15,000 till end of turn, and we attack again. No guard. He's got to pull a heal. But we get a crit, so he has to pull 2 heals if he wants to win. Can he back-to-back heal trigger this? No heal. Yeah, that deck is so fun. I lost again. Boom, boom. Alright. Next up. Next fight. Go back to the Crown Tower. I'll be your second opponent. It's not gonna be like your first round, okay? Yeah, maybe you'll put up more of a fight. Going first. I'm gonna drop you 2. Ooh, that's a really good starting hand. Oh, and we got Bastion. Okay, we're gonna drop you. Ride. End main phase. He's running a deck that I also want to build really badly. Alright, take the attack. Heal trigger, not... Whoop, not the best, but... Did I just draw another heal trigger? Man. Okay, I revealed these cards. I always reveal this card as well for some reason. Call that. Okay. Back for 14,000. How much do I need for this guy? I feel like I need Counterblast 2. Yeah, Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 1 for that guy. We at least get a Soul Charge. Choose a card from your hand, call it to the rear guard if it's grade 3, draw 2 cards. When this unit attacks, if you have 3 or more grade 3 units, get plus. Yeah. That's pretty good. So we'll take... Yeah, let's take this attack. I honestly might take both. Well, I'm not gonna have to. Okay. Draw. Bastion. We're gonna go and drop you. Bastion, activate this. Reveal that. We get to draw a card. That's Apex or Passing Bastion, yeah. Okay. We're going to call this guy to the rear guard. We Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 1. To call him to the field. They draw 2 cards. Then we call you, I think. And then we call you and you. We play this and we discard you. Okay. And then yeah, we go into the main phase or battle phase. Yep. So we get plus 5,000. nothing. And then Bastion for 30k. No guard. Drive check. Not a grade 3. And we get a heal, which we do have more than them, so we'll grab the heal. But no grade 3, so we don't reset. Which is fine. Not the best, but is fine. And then 32. Swinging on the Vanguard. Plus, so it's actually going to be 37. No guard. I'm afraid of what he's trying to plan here. Okay. Gets his grade 3 finally. Okay, apparently his strategy is to do nothing. He's got so many cards in his hand, though. They must just be drawing bricks. It's building a house over there. I don't know what he's doing. That sucks. But we already have one. And he can't even attack with that guy. Okay. Bastion. I almost rode the wrong guy, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes for him. This is going to be 32. No guard on the 32? Must be holding everything for Bastion, I guess. Another 32 heading his way. If he doesn't guard this... Alright, I was gonna say, if he doesn't guard this... And now, this could be over if I get another grade 3. Pulls in everything for that one. Nope. I need a grade 3 or higher. Draw trigger. I mean, might as well. And I drew Bastion, which is bad because that takes out one of my grade 3s. But I got 2 Bastions actually. That's really good. That's crazy good. I want to do from the soul. So everybody stands. And then, yeah, I think he may be... I'm not a chef, but he may be cooked here. Yeah. Potentially flame boiled. You're good. I've been soundly defeated. That was a great fight. Thank you very much. Keep it up in your final match against Mr. Kanji himself. Boy. No more free fights. I have a feeling that this is either like the second to last fight or the last fight. I feel like that would make the most sense, but this is finally it. No, I need to loosen up and enjoy this fight like always. It seems I made the right choice to invite you here as my guest today. That you've made it this far is proof. I couldn't have done it without everyone. What I want is for strong fighters like you to keep spreading Vanguard around the world. Fighters like me? That's actually the reason I started this program. I see. Not that I'm doing anything profound here, of course. All I'm doing is creating an opportunity. No, I think what you're doing is amazing. In order for people to spread Vanguard, we need leaders like you. A leader, you say? You flatter me. But it would be incredible if I could
become someone like that one day. Okay then. It's time for the final fight. Ready when you are.
Bring it on. Okay, Bastion. You carried me through most of this game. Don't brick now. We'll drop these two. We only have 2 grade 3s. Okay. What's going on, Jimmy? Yeah, you did unfortunately miss the wrestling, but we only did 1 show, so it makes sense. But thank you for the resub for 20 months is kind of crazy. Just saying. But I hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, let's ride. I drew my over trigger. That kind of sucks. Think I'm gonna drop you. I drew another heal trigger as well. Okay. Just do an attack. He's running the football. I drew another heal trigger, man. He's running the football, guys. Playing an order, Brother Soul. Interesting. Don't want to waste anything right now. But, like, I don't really want him to get free soul charge. Hey, we got a crit, so we block potentially the other guy. For free. But he does get a free. We'll do no guard. Of course he gets a crit here. That blows. I had like a feeling it was gonna do it. Either way, I would have had to either pay more, but we get a front trigger, we block the other guy's attack, so he's not gonna get 4 damage on us. I just knew that we had so many good fights that I knew that this fight was gonna go rough. Immediately. What is happening? Why do you have the ability to attack me? Oh, it's just because you wanted a soul charge. Oof. Woof. This guy already got me barking. Unbelievable. I have 3 grade 3s at least. I'm gonna drop this, I guess. 1, 2. Reveal. I get this guy. That's cool. Call. 20 months. It's almost been 2 years. True. It has been way too long. But I appreciate you joining me along the way. I'm gonna take you out. Activate this, the soul charge 1. Soul charge the draw. Back the Vanguard. Okay, that's decent. Okay, let's see how badly this... What is that? That is not the guy I was thinking of. That's not the football guy. Okay. You may only have up to 1 Purgatory Dragon deity Favernil in your deck. At the beginning of your main phase, your opponent chooses one of their rear guards, retires it, and if you did not ride this turn, this unit gets 1,000 or plus 10,000 plus 1 crit. When your opponent's rear guard is retired during your turn, put a card from your hand into your soul and draw a card. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked if the sum of the grades of Dark State cards in your soul is 13 or more. Counterblast 2, stand this unit, gets -1 drive. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 right now. He needs to get 2 to pass this. Okay. He's gonna get another one. Fuck, man. I'm gonna block it, I guess. I'm gonna block it, and yeah. I guess, no, that was a bad play, unless, what does she do? She soul charges again. No, I guess that was a bad play. I should have took that attack, because I'm gonna take this one. And if I got a trigger as a defensive, I would have blocked this person's attack. See if I get a... Okay, I didn't get a trigger. So either way, I would have had to block. But... Okay. Draw Bastion. I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop you. Play Bastion. Activate. Reveal the 3 cards I have. This allows me to draw a card. Okay. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast 2 and sit any of these units until the end of that battle. This unit performs drive checks and gets plus 5,000 at the end of battle. So if I do 4, he gets drive checks. I think we want to wait for Apex surpassing Bastion to really get that. But it does allow people to... I also just don't know where I would... That's interesting. I would also need to Counterblast 2 anyways. So... I'm going to hold off on that for now. I'm going to play this. I'm going to discard you. I'm going to... call you here. We're going to Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 1, and then I'm going to call you to the rear guard, draw 2. We got Bastion now, okay. Alright, and then... I think we wait. Enter main phase. See, this is the thing too, is like, I don't know if I should be targeting him fully. He doesn't have any counterblast stuff for that guy. Probably all the soul, really, so him getting more damage doesn't really help him. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, either way. Okay. Got another Bastion. Get a draw. And I don't get that because I didn't get a grade 3. Apex Bastion is specifically grade 3. And Ruler Bastion's a grade 4, so, or Surpassing Bastion is a grade 4. Okay. He's got 5 cards in hand. Honestly, what I'm feeling right now is I feel like just taking out his rear guards. Because he has 5 cards in his hand, but if I can survive this turn and he plays a bunch of rear guards to do damage, well, he has 6 cards because he draws, but... yeah, that will be the thing. Beginning of a phase, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. What? At the beginning of your main phase, your opponent chooses one of their rear guards and retires it. Oh, he can't be targeted by effects, that's why. I wish I could choose that then, because then I could just be like, no. It gets 1,000 in crits, so yeah, that's going to be rough. When your opponent's rear guard is retired during a turn, put a card from your hand into your soul and draw a card. At the end of battle, this unit's attacked if the sum is 13. Counterblast. Oh, he does have Counterblast. I'm fucking blind. Either way, it would have been... anyways. Okay. Let's drop you, yeah. And then... he calls him... Alright. Oh, another? Yeah, he's just calling everybody. So if I can't survive this, we lose. I mean, that's how the game works, right? Can't survive it, you lose. Okay. We have... I think... no, we guard... we definitely guard this. Because... there's no... he doesn't have anything that stands cards. What is his soul looking like? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he does have it. He's going to do 2 damage. So I need to block those. And then I need to block... I can take 1 damage. So I feel like... this is a 10,000 guard. This is a 5,000 guard. So yeah, we'd guard with that. Yeah, I think I need to guard because I'm going to use these 2 guards because he's going to attack me. And then at the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If the sum is 13, he can counterblast 2 here. Stand this unit, and this unit's going to have -1 drive. So, he's going to attack twice. I need to be able to block these 2. Basically, the only... I feel like it's so sketch for this. Like, I don't think I'm going to survive. I think I hit him with this first. He draws... if he gets 2, he can't pass. Okay. So this should be it. Let's just see what he draws here. Draw trigger. He powers up that guy. Another draw trigger. Okay. So we successfully guard this. And then he stands him. And he attacks. And then I'm going to perfect guard. Okay, I was like, really the only way he wins this or gets through this perfect guard is if he gets a crit and then can give it to this guy. Yeah, I can't block these if I wanted to, so I have to take this. It'd be kind of sick to get a heal trigger. No heal trigger, and we lose a PG, which is like really suck. Okay. So let's see how we can somehow win this turn. Because he has 12 cards in hand. So, if I tap 4, these guys both do... Okay. I think... This is a once per turn. So, okay. Let's try this. So when this unit attacks a Vanguard, do not boost. Attack a Vanguard. Activate his ability. Counterblast 2, 2, 3, 4. Tap these 2. No guard. And we got a grade 3. And we got a Bastion. Okay. And then activate this ability from the soul. We stand all of them. And then activate this ability. I don't do anything. Now here's this is even better. Because this is not a once per turn ability. So I'm gonna go... Because we gotta go for broke on this. So I'm going to... I'm gonna attack this guy. Because he's not gonna guard it. He's not gonna waste guard on a rear guard. Activate his ability. Counter charge 1. Soul charge 1. And then... we're going to... We're going to attack with Bastion, I think. He got his OT. Two, 3, we got the crit. Yeah, I don't think this does much for me because he definitely got perfect guards in his hand. There's no way he doesn't. There's no way he doesn't have a perfect guard in his hand. So I was gonna do this guy's ability again to get even more, but he's gonna have a perfect guard in his hand. Because I don't even think we've seen a single one on him. Yeah, he has, unless they're in his soul for some reason. 1. We've seen 1 perfect guard, so he's probably got a bunch in his hand right now. I think I basically lose no matter what. Well, let's see. Don't activate his ability. Yeah, he has a perfect guard. Do I have no hope? Let's... Yeah, I got it. I think... We still have 2 heal triggers in the deck. So... There's a chance. We'll drop this rear guard. We just don't have many, like, guards, and he has 7 cards in his hand. He's dumping a lot of his cards into the soul right now. Yeah, might as well guard, I guess. We kind of, like, have to, or I guess, I don't know. Yeah, let's just see. We kind of have to hope for heal triggers. Yeah, we lose, so. There, yeah, there's, no, yeah, we actually just lose. That's not me being hyperbolic. We don't have enough cards in the deck to heal us from 3 damage. We don't have our OT left, and we don't... Actually, do we? No, we don't have our OT. Yeah, and we didn't draw a heal trigger anyways. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Hit them in the face and distract them. I wish. I was literally like, man, I wish Bastion's thing wasn't once per turn, but if it wasn't once per turn, we would have literally been able to, like, loop that infinitely. We would be able to loop the fight infinitely, basically. As long as you have enough Bastions for it. Okay. Let's see. You guys can go back in the deck. And I drew another heal trigger. I feel like I'm not... like, that last card fight wasn't that... I wasn't playing bad. I just feel like I keep drawing my heals. And it's kind of frustrating. I'm going to drop this. I do like these two decks, though, going up against each other, because I feel like we're both, like, late game decks. However, I feel like mine's a little bit more late game than his. So it's a little bit difficult for me to get this. I think going first with Bastion against him as well is better, because then I can get Apex out faster. It's also just tough because this deck doesn't have a ton of defensive options, and I constantly... Fucking hell, man. I constantly use my defenses for getting resources out. Dude, how many times do I draw fucking all of my heal triggers in the first 2 turns? Like, I don't understand. It's so obnoxious. Like, I've done that, like, every single card fight with Bastion tonight. I've drawn my fucking things. Fucking guy, man. We'll take the hit, I guess. Defensive would be nice. Nice. Thank you. I drew a crit, but that's fine. And then he's gonna attack just so he can get another thing in the soul. Drawing all of the triggers that have existed in my fucking deck. Okay, Apex Ruler Bastion. 1, 2, 3. I got another Bastion. Okay, we're gonna do this. Call. And then send you off. Call you. 2 draws. Don't have the grade 3 that lets us support yet. Alright. Main phase. I kind of forgot that this guy gets the power. I should have attacked with the other guy. He still guards him. Interesting. Also, I should have attacked with this bow guy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna let him throw his shit at this for this guy. He needs him on the field. I'm gonna let him waste some of his resources on that guy, absolutely. Then we'll attack the Vanguard. And then we get a grade 3 so we can boost up the guy. He loses that guy. Alright, activate. We're gonna discard 1 card. I'm gonna discard this guy, honestly. And then we're gonna stand you. Soul Blast. These 2. To draw another Bastion, it looks like. My hand's getting so full. And then we're gonna attack you. There we go. We get him. He wasted so much resource on that. I mean, I wasted a lot of attacks on him. But we're matching in damage. So. Is this thing... I still have to choose one? Whatever. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's only at 8 right now. Okay, we'll retire the heal. Yeah, he's gonna get to it. Absolutely, he's gonna get to it. Oh, it actually tells me. 1, 6, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it literally is exactly 13. Because that's 6, 6, 12. Yeah, that's exactly 13. He needs to get 2 to pass, so it'll block this. What is going on? Vibranium Volley? Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna guard this. Yeah, so he's not passing. He criticals. Gonna put it on that guy. He still gets to stand, so I don't know why you wouldn't just pop it onto your Vanguard, but... He's still gonna stand his guy. Yeah. This is also kind of the perfect guy to fight Bastion. He's a dragon that also stands. Restands his guys. I'm gonna take this hit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this hit. Because what are the odds I get, like, a defensive or something? Not very high. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm gonna guard. You're still testing the rebrand? Do you think it's gonna stick at least for a while? Are you talking about... Because I'm not... I've only recently kind of gotten back into Vanguard. Are you talking about, like, the new start decks they released? Are they like, redoing the game, or... for what's going on. If that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about something else, let me know. But it's going good for me. We have some good fights today. And hopefully we win this one. Honestly, I was like, when you said rebrand, I'm like, that very well could be someone I know. Well, how's it going? I like the name. I think the name's really cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's ride. It's also just funny that you say that, because I'm like, is Vanguard rebranding? I feel like they are. Okay. Yeah, we want Bastion. Bastion. We still don't have the thing that lets the grade 3s boost yet. So what I want to do... Do we have anything that, like... This one needs Counterblast 2 right now to do that. So I think we're going to move you down. We're going to call you... and then we're gonna call you and call you. Enter battle. Okay. And then we attack. Oh, I can't even... I for some reason thought we had 2 to counterblast with for this guy. Okay. We attack. Guards with that. Okay. He perfect guards this. Okay. We get Bastion, which does mean we get to refresh. And we get a heal trigger, which does mean we get to heal. Rare healing moment. Yeah, we'll power up Bastion. And we got another grade 3. Activates. Move him from the soul. Okay. We'll attack. He does get his 2 so he can attack again. It's either we attack into him full stop. I think we take out his rear guards. And maybe I should have swapped them around, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see what he does here. Let's remove you. So he's got a crit. Let's see, calls. You attack. I'm going to... Okay, he doesn't have the OT. So I'm gonna guard. I'm gonna guard with my OT. Gives the crit to his rear guard. And he gets a perfect guard for next turn. And then he's gonna counterblast 2, stand his Vanguard. You're gonna attack. I'm gonna guard. I'm going to... No. No. I was gonna say... Okay, that's once per turn. I was gonna say... I'm not gonna perfect guard this, but I absolutely am, because knowing me, he's gonna draw 2 crits right here, and he would kill me. He drew a draw. There's just more guard fodder for him. Actually, he couldn't have drawn 2 crits. I should have taken that. That's whatever. Persona Ride Bastion. Oh yeah, he doesn't Persona Ride. I still don't have the thing that lets me do the thing. Don't even know what Vanguard is, not gonna lie. That's fair. I have a strong suspicion we're not gonna win this turn, but we'll see. He's only got 6 cards in hand. One of them is a perfect guard. So he will have to drop another card to use that, so... Come on, Bastion. He drops 2 there. We got our grade 3. Another grade 3. And we get a draw. We drew a crit. I'm gonna... No, don't up Bastion. How do I... there. We'll do to you. Because I think I powered up Bastion for some reason. And I don't... Bastion doesn't... doesn't stand. I don't know why I thought Bastion stood himself. No guards that. He's still got the perfect guard. So he'll probably pay the perfect guard here. So he's gonna live another turn. I don't have a perfect guard. So we'll see how my next turn goes. It's only gonna have 2 cards in hand. He does have 2 to do his stand. Maybe I should have saved. Maybe I shouldn't have done that attack. But then he wastes his perfect guard, so we'll see. Because now he can stand. He's going to attack. So this would get me to 33, which would mean... Okay, let's do this. Let's see what this does for us. So we need 2 to pass. I should actually check how many he has. Crit. Okay. Yikes. That could be bad. We'll see. Okay, let's see. So 33. Okay, let's try and see how many. I think 16 is the max per deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just saw him draw 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. So we could have 3 more, I think. Let me Google this just to make sure. Uh, 16. So 3 more left in his deck. If I block with this, I got 28. This would make him 48, which means he cannot hit me, if I understand properly, because he's gonna get to 43 if he pulls anything. Okay. And then And the draw. Ride. Okay. Oh, by the way, I got some pretty exciting news. What's the exciting news? Yeah. Doing this. Perfect guard. Drops a card. Unless that other card is a perfect guard. Critical. But I need a grade 3. Nice. Nice. So I'm one goal away from affiliate, and I'm about to do a shared stream or whatever it's called with a friend who's already is affiliate and averages 4+ viewers. Nice! That'll be sick. I hope you get it. Sure. Okay, we stand this. Unless this is a perfect guard. Nice! I won! Congratulations! You made it through your 3 fights to claim glory! A true fighter like you deserves this. So here you go. Thank you.
Thank you for watching another one of my videos. The next one to defeat me is going to be an emblem holder just like you. Tune in next time.
Whew. Jamming. Okay, so that wasn't the last verses? Also, what's... Nope. What's jamming? Increase the chance, same Vanguard as your grade 3. Increase the chance to reveal normal units. Jamming. Reduce the chance of your opponent to get a trigger and drive check if you have 4 more damage. That seems pretty good. That seems really good. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I feel like this will be the last fight then?
Thank you for the enjoyable fight today, Miss Ichijoji. I was shocked to learn that there's a fighter out there so talented and strong. As leader of Setsugetsuka, you are celebrated, and your fighting was splendid.
No, I should be thanking you. I'm glad to start Vanguard. Thank you so much.
I didn't do a thing.
Kanji-san?
Hmm?
I understand you were once in Setsugetsuka. Would you like to come by and fight with all of us sometime? You can always find me at a card shop called Osen.
Osen.
Masaru, Doshi, Mika, Tatsuki, my classmate Kana and Yui, and my brother and the shop's owner, Gosetsu-san. We'll all be there waiting for you. Kanji-san?
No, it's nothing. Miss Ichijoji, was it?
Yes?
Would you fight me one more time?
Huh?
I say it not as Kanji Meguro, the streamer, but as Kanji Meguro, the fighter. Would you please fight me?
Does it have to be right now, though?
As embarrassing as it is to say, it's hard to make time once you're a CEO. So please, would you indulge me?
I guess that does make sense. Okay then.
Thank you very much. In that case, if you win this time, I will take the special step of sponsoring your team, Setsugetsuka. Huh? What do you say? I'd call that a good deal. Russen, you definitely have what it takes to be a fighter. Going pro could even be in the cards for you if you work for it, I promise.
Me? A pro fighter? That was the flashback? But
There's no need to worry. I've requested this odd fight, so it's only right to offer this much in return.
Kanji-san, thank you so much.
You know you have to beat me first, right?
That's fine by me. I don't have any intention of losing here.
I can't wait to get started. In that case, let's get straight to...
Please wait a sec.
Hmm?
This isn't any fair. I get all of that if I win, but I'm not offering anything in return? If you win, please let me help you somehow.
You really are a wonderful person, Miss Ichijoji. In that case, I may ask you a small request.
I'd be happy to do what I can to help.
I have a feeling that this will be a good fight.
This is an event fight. Skip or fight? What does that mean? Does that mean he's just gonna beat me? No? Don't skip? Alright, you have a good stream. I'm gonna go prepare for this. Sounds good. Have fun. Reshape his face with your cards. I will absolutely try. Whoa, that shirt is holding out for dear life. It is. Welcome onto the stream, Momochi-zama? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. This guy's shirt, he does kind of have... He boob tiddlies onto the screen whenever he shows up. Alright. Oh my fuck... Dude, every fucking game I have a heal trigger in my starting hand. I'm so confused about the event fight, or if this is just like a... Or if this fight is like not important. Like I don't know why it offered for me to skip this fight. I am going second as well, which is not great. But I think I like going second against this guy at least. Okay, at least he's drawing heal triggers. Ones that sort of have a predetermined outcome. Interesting. I thought I was at the end of the game, to be honest. He does have that guy. He did not. Did he just drop a PG? Oh god, he's like spamming shit. Yeah, I wish I went second during this fight. I refuse for you to get that extra card in your soul. That's actually something I refuse. Okay. We'll take that. Don't attack my Vanguard. Okay. Interesting. This does seem a little bit predetermined. It'd be funny if every turn, like, on my turn, I just only draw heal triggers. Like, that's how... It's, like, that obvious. I mean, I can't guard this. And I'll call you Momo. Sounds good. Are you a fan of Vanguard? I sort of recently got back into it. Especially with this game. I just drew a heal trigger. I told you. I just told you. It's gonna just draw my heal triggers. Alright, I'm gonna drop this guy. Yeah, I don't suspect. I don't think Bastion's gonna do well against his hyper-aggressive deck now. And dude, every card! Every game! I've drawn all 3 heal triggers in like the first fucking 10 seconds of the game! I honestly don't even want to attack him because he's gonna go into his guy, and then I'm not going to give him the ability to restand. I'm just going to take out that guy. Yeah, and then he rides the dragon with crit, and then he's going to retire my guy and get another crit. I don't have anything to guard with. Yeah, this definitely didn't seem like a possibility. This didn't. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't seem like it's meant to work. We'll see though if they make me re-battle him. We'll take the hit. Maybe we'll get something juicy. No, but we draw. Dude. Okay, maybe we're just having the worst luck. But I feel like I'm like losing my best cards and then like drawing my worst cards. Yeah, he draws a draw trigger. I should do the jamming skill to make it so he doesn't draw triggers. Trust, dude. Yeah, I don't think there was any way for me to win this. I don't even have enough heal triggers to win. That's so funny. Is this how it's supposed to go? Is this what like you're saying when you're like it's sort of predetermined? Is it just like he gets like he just gets fuck you cards? Like is that what an event fight is? Is he just literally he's got fucking they just want you to skip it so you don't rage bait? I can't believe it. Hmm?
Don't make me laugh. This isn't any fair. Don't be ridiculous.
A highly charismatic and brilliant man who always keeps a level head, driven by intense ambition to come to the on top. He seeks perfection in all of his endeavors. He has never lost a fight he was serious about.
You were guaranteed to lose from the start. You should have just accepted the original terms. Did you really think you could beat me when your Vanguard is like that?
Anji-san?
Or perhaps I should have begged you to beat me at the beginning.
What?
I now understand everything about you after my questions in this fight. You exist in order for others to ask things of you. You've saved others only because they beg for your help.
Yuki, I need your help, please! Yuki, please help us out. Oh no, she's the worst thing possible, a people pleaser.
You saved your little brother because he asked you to.
Please, sis!
You tried to reform Setsugetsuka because you were asked.
Please, I'm begging you. Why is this the bad thing about...
You came here because you were asked.
Would you be willing to show me?
You can't do a thing unless someone asks you to do it first. You begrudgingly agree, when really you're basking in your newfound pride. That is exactly how you Vanguard.
That's exactly how you Vanguard? No. Card fight.
Card fight for the sake of someone else. There is nothing more than a weakling acting like... You're nothing more than a weakling acting like one of the strong. Did you really think you could beat me with your imagination... Your... imitation Vanguard?
Sorry, I don't know why I...
Imagine it. You are built upon favors and requests. A fighter with no will is no fighter at all. Could you go somewhere and do something for me? Would you please do it? Won't you do it?
Enough. God.
You do as others ask you, as if you're some video game protagonist. Ha ha ha! You wouldn't handle the fourth wall of this room, stares directly at camera. You don't even have the will to fight. You've only fought because that's what others have asked of you.
Enough! Stop it already, I get it. You're stupid.
But that's fine. You wouldn't be you any longer otherwise. Yes, just find someone else's request to fulfill. That's all you need to do. Aren't you glad? You got to learn about this new side of yourself.
Fuck you.
I'm exactly who you told you I was. a leader to all fighters, and the ruler of all of Vanguard.
You want to rule over Vanguard? You know it's a card game, right?
Yes, and now I rule your Vanguard too.
What does that mean?
I guess I win, Masura.
Ah, I lost.
Welcome! Oh, hey, Rasen. Yuki's fight yesterday was awesome, wasn't it?
Fight? Well, what do you mean? Weren't you watching the stream? I was being trained the whole time by Doshi in the park. Where is she? Hmm? She's not here yet. Huh?
Rasen, why are you freaking out, bro? What happened? Tell me.
Sis, Yuki's missing.
What?
Missing? What do you mean? She never came home yesterday. You didn't want to mention that earlier? It can't be.
Damn, I knew it. Ugh.
Angry sounds. I need to find her. Alright. Hey, hey, Rasen. I'm trying to think of what is happening now. I'm sorry, Gogetsu-san. Ah, this is all my fault.
Wait, Masaru.
Huh? But Mr. Gosetsu...
I'll go. You take care of the shop for me.
What is, like, happening? Hey, that's cool. I already have this one, so... I got a new map? These skills cannot be used during Kanji Mejiro's rule over Vanguard. Okay. So am I, like, is this, like, halfway through the game? I thought I was, like, done. What is happening? There's a whole separate... Hey, it's the guy! What in the fucking creepy... Are there new... This is probably the same shop, right? There's probably nothing new here, right? Yeah. Probably the same. Huh. These skills are disabled now. I honestly don't like these skills anyways. I'm fine with this, actually. I'm surprisingly okay with this. Okay, let's just buy some packs for fun. What is, like... We buy the anime girl packs? Let's open... Do I, like... Ah, that's max. Okay. Let's buy, like... $50. You want to cheat? The only reason I don't like D skills is because of... I don't think I've seen... I mean, don't own any of these cards, but like, I don't even think I've seen it, like, half these cards. Is because I had at the very beginning of the game, we had the D skill that, like, made you draw more draw triggers. And the fucking game screwed me over because I had a thing in, like, my original Bastion deck where I could, like... I can't remember what card it was, but it was basically, like, you could check the top 3 cards of your deck or whatever and reorder them in any position. And so I would reorder them so that I know that a grade 3 would be on the top of my deck, right? And then I did that, and then the D skill activated, and I drew a draw trigger, and I drew the grade 3, and then I didn't get the grade 3 for my next drive. Building an idle deck? I don't know if I will. We'll see. I want to build... I probably should be pulling for cards that actually go for that deck, but I want to build the Shrine Maiden lady. I just wanted to buy these cards because we have a lot of money, and I feel like opening cards. We're not even really looking at the cards. I honestly don't really have a huge desire to build an idle deck, but it could be fun. I think they just have a lot of variety that could be fun to play around with. Got a full art draw trigger. Don't use the draw trigger D skill, you silly goose. Well, I didn't think it was gonna bullshit me. I didn't think it was gonna fuck on me. It was just like the worst situation ever. But I've been using the one that gives me more VP. So that's why we have so much money. I would like to maybe build as many decks as I can. We had a long time in between this one and the last stream, so I built like 4 decks. So maybe we'll build some idle decks in between. That's been a lot of fun, is just trying to learn the decks. It seems like Dear Days 2 has a little bit of a better way to build decks. Like, it shows you cards that are related to each other more easily. Okay, let me see. I feel like this one... Let me just shake a peek. Also, we're gonna probably wrap up. Oh, I did want to make the football one as well. When this unit plays some rear guard, so blast 1 call grade 1 from your hand. I also couldn't. I wouldn't mind doing like a blaster, a Majesty Lord Blaster deck. I think I have Majesty Lord Blaster. I have 1. I pull from this deck a lot, or this packs a lot, but maybe I run a Majesty Lord Blaster. Let's go 99. AKA not Spike Brothers. True. Yeah, I played Vanguard like when it first came out many moons ago. And I kind of recently just had an itch to play Vanguard, and then this game was on sale for like $5, I think. And I picked it up, and it's been a lot of fun to get like into it. There's a lot of stuff I like about it. There's a lot of stuff I don't like about it, but I think it's a fun game either way. I really want to get Dear Days 2 so I can play the vintage Vanguard mode. Kind of where I'm at. I recently bought a box of this set as well. I say recently, but it was probably a handful of months ago. And I got Blaster Blade, which I was pretty happy with. The like one with the 10-year stamp on it. I was very happy. That was like one of the only ones I wanted. Your Dear Days 2 just came in the mail. Ooh. Excellent. If that's what you mean. I don't know if DD2 is that. 50 is crazy. Well, we're opening up 99, Shmeeps. This is just how I feel like ending the stream. I want to see if we can get anything. It took us like a billion years to pull Draconic Overlord. So maybe we'll take a billion years to draw more Phantom Blaster Overlord. That's the only... So much Ava? Yeah, true. I want to build... This was the deck I was working on, but I didn't have all the cards for. For like the main ride line. So hopefully we'll get that. The one thing I don't like about this game is that, like, I've really wanted to make like a Blaster Blade deck coming into this game because I'm a big sweaty nerd and I perspirate constantly. And so, like, you can do that, right? But there's no, like, Blaster Blade grade 3. It's just Majesty Lord Blaster. And if you don't play it with Blaster Dark, it's kind of a waste. Like, it's kind of meant to be played with both of them. So, it kind of sucks because I was like... Because you can make a Blaster Dark deck with Phantom Blaster Overlord and stuff. So, also, I did not even know this, but I went through because I recently looked through my old collection of Vanguard cards. And, because I was sleeving some of them. Because I didn't have any sleeves when I was a young child. But I have the original Phantom Blaster Overlord. I didn't even know that. It was in my binder. I was like, I have this? It was kind of cool. I remember I was super into Dark Paladins when I was younger. Because, like, I'm a sucker for, like, badass cool guy. And then badass cool guy, but just in black. You know, oh, Majesty Lord Blaster Hollow as well. Like, I love Blaster Dark so much. I thought it was so cool. I also just like Blaster Blade in general. I was also huge into King of Knights Alfred. I don't know if I have that card, though. I know I have the not blonde Ezel. I have like the extra version of that. Do I even... I do have this. Oh, we could make like there's the hexagon witches or whatever, hex orbs. Okay. I'm like tempted to skip, but at the same time, this is kind of dopamine. But then also, I don't want to like, I feel like I'm getting close to the end. Ooh, another Draconic Overlord the End special art. I wanted like, if I get a cool card, I want to see it. Blaster Blade! I own that card. Hey, Phantom Blaster Overlord. Who the heck is this guy? Ah, sorry. I don't know why I'm grabbing this water bottle. Alright, cool. I also got this game on Switch because it was $5 on Switch as well. So I said, well, I want to play this in bed. And I've been building some different decks as well. I mainly am doing the prison deck right now, which I think is a lot of fun. But I just don't really feel like building it on this game. A lot of Ava. We're gonna have a lot of crafting points after this. Alright. This is gonna be the last one, I predict it. Alright, we're gonna skip. Let's see, did I get anything else cool? We got another Draconic Overlord, the End. Blaster Blade. Alright. Could do another... Let's do another 99, why not? We'll skip these though, don't worry, I won't go through all of them. Got another Draconic Overlord at the end. The guy, that guy, that guy. Anything interesting? We got another Majesty Lord Blaster. But a regular, not a hollow. Okay. I almost have all the cards in this. Let's get these ones as well. And then we will end off stream. I will play this again soon-ish. This is gonna be like my mainstream game until we finish the story, because I feel like we're getting close, but apparently we're not. But if it, I don't know, if it takes super long... Who the hell are you? Oh, damn. I may also play some other games. Ooh, I want to put fancy cards in my Bastion deck. I don't even know who you are. Who is you? I like this. I like that I'm getting full arts of my Bastion deck. Maybe we'll have a whole fancy deck by the end of this. Who is this? Not you. Not you. During your turn, this unit gets plus 5,000. If your opponent's front row has a rear guard, this unit cannot attack the Vanguard. Interesting. These guys look like they would be related. I don't know if that's just because they have, like, horns. But I feel like these would be, like, twin brothers. Diabolos, Bad Steve. Bad Steve. Oh, damn, look at all this full art. Who are you? If you have 3 or more grade 3 units, counterblast, this unit gets plus 5,000 to line of turn, and if you persona road this turn, draw a card. That's not terrible. I could add that somewhere. Fill the top card of your deck if it's a unit card. Another full art for my deck. Okay. Cool. Seems like you can get some pretty good cards here pretty easily. This one's probably good for grind and craft points, because if you just get them super easily, you get dupes of them real quick. Hey, another one! I almost have a full ride line. I would need, like, Bastion, I think, in full art, and then I would have a full ride line. I don't even know if Bastion is in this set. Honestly. Gun to my head, I would not know. It would make sense if he was, but... Ooh, Diabolos! He probably is. If all the other guys are. Yeah. That was... pretty cool. Let's see... Can I find... Or maybe... Is he not? Maybe he's not. Oh no. You can get the full art, yeah. Okay. We're gonna go put those in, and then I'm gonna head off. We'll find someone to raid ski, so if you guys would stick around for the raid, I would greatly appreciate it. I know they would. You can make someone's day. I also miss, like, Amaterasu. That was one of my favorite decks. Am I looking? I'm looking for grade 2s. I'm still in grade 3. This is why I need to filter normal unit. Is it like at the... Ah, here we go. This one. We're gonna drop you. You're in... Ride deck, okay. And then we go grade 1. Once you have like a ton of cards, sorting this is kind of annoying. Drop you. You're in the ride deck, and then grade 0. No, don't want grade 1s, grade 0s. Shouldn't be too many grade 0s. Perfect. Okay, let's go see who's live. And I appreciate you guys sticking around. Oh. See a couple people online. I appreciate you guys sticking around as well for this stream and all the subs and all the nice comments and everything. Keeping me company. Let's raid Pika, because she's playing Pokemon Fire Red. I don't know if she's playing, like, regular Pokemon Fire Red. Yeah, she must be playing it on, like, the Switch. Thank you, Shmeeps. Thank you guys for sticking around, whether you came in partway through or at the end or in the beginning, and you were here from the beginning. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This was a good stream. It went actually way longer than I thought it would, so that's good. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Bye. Matane. Bye-bye. I'll see you guys when I see ya.